But everyone who follows the spiritual path has important practices to observe. For the followers of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the chanting of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra is the most important practice to follow. Everyone who considers himself a devotee of Lord Chaitanya vows to follow a prescribed number of rounds he has to chant on his Japa mala. The Japa mala has 108 beats. For each of this beat we must chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. 108 times reciting this mantra constitutes one round on a Japa mala. Today I want to show you how you can keep count of your chanting without a Japa mala. Usually we should have Japa malas, but sometimes we might forget them or we can't access them. There is a heavy example for that in the ISKCON movement, where in the early days of preaching in Russia, the devotees have been captured by the government and imprisoned. During their imprisonment, they had to endure severe torture and were bereft of their precious Japa mala. Only because they were chanting the holy name of the Lord in public, the government imprisoned them. The government didn't like their chanting, so they wanted to forbid them by punishment in prison. There is a book that describes the whole incident. It's called Salted Bread. I'll link you to it in the video description if you want to see the story in full detail. So the devotees had no japa. Some started to string beads on pieces of cloth in order to have a japa, while others learned to count on their hand. Today I want to show you that technique by which you can chant on your hands and keep count. Maybe we won't have to endure conditions such as the devotees in Russia had, but even for the daily life we can use it. For example, if we are waiting somewhere or if we are on the way to work or to school. It goes as following. So if we have a look at our hand, we can see their natural departments. 1, 2, 3 on each finger, and we count on these 4 fingers, and with the thumb we are pointing at the different departments. So we can put our thumb here, start chanting, reciting the mantra. And then we go next, and we chant again, next we chant, like this, and we go through the whole hand. And then at the end we have chanted 12 times, and so with the other hand we can count, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 times 12 is 108. Little bit math. And this is how we can keep count on our hands, because in this way we have chanted one round of japa, right? In ISKCON we vow to chant at least 16 rounds of japa every day. So when you have time somewhere in between and you want to chant and count it on your japa, then you can count like this. In this way we can have a little round here and there extra, or we can finish our vow, like sometimes we just don't have time in the day to sit down and chant very focusedly. So we can chant in between when we have a little time. And I think it's very practical knowledge. I would consider it a survival tip, because these sometimes also have to endure being imprisoned because the demons don't like the chanting. So in this way, the very reason we chant on our japa is because we are supposed to be very focused, very engaged. And in this way we engage our mind, counting the rounds and feeling the beats. Of course, it's much better to chant on a japa, but sometimes circumstances are just like that. And that's it for this video. If you liked it, you can consider a thumbs up and a subscription to my channel. I hope I see you next time.